Hello, friends. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this upcoming new year. I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am. Today, I wanted to show you guys how to make a beautiful vision board that allows your dream reality to come into fruition and to really cement those feelings and those desires in reality. So, this is what my vision board looks like. I am so happy and just excited, and looking at this, like legit lights me up. I am so pumped to make all of these things truly something that happens and also are really good reminders and just grounds me when I truly need it. So I'm going to walk you guys through kind of how I created this. So I'm going to just go to my notes real quick and just give you guys the breakdown. So when it comes to creating a vision board, the first thing that you want to do is you really want to get clear on your desires for this upcoming year. So, what do you want to accomplish? What kind of experiences would you like to have? Who would you like to spend time with? How would you like to spend your time? What does this next year feel like for you? What kind of friendships would you like to call in? What kind of experiences would you like to have with the friendships that you bring in? What kind of lifestyle feels aligned with you? What are your physical goals, health goals? What do you want to get into or try out? What phrases or affirmations do you want to anchor in? And what trips would you like to take? So, I have taken accumulation of all of these different things and anything else that has meaning to me, and then I just go ahead on Pinterest and I find images that are showing all of these different desires. So Pinterest has been really, really helpful, and that's kind of where I've began finding all of these photos. But you can use Google. You can also go look at public figures maybe who have the things that you desire. And I typically like to have plenty of photos to work with. Like I love to have 50 to maybe 80. I think that this year's was about 70. I think that last year's was about 70 as well. But you can do as many as you desire. I just like to have images for every single thing that I am calling in. So, when it comes to finding your images, I definitely would just recommend going on your phone on Pinterest and then saving all of those photos. And when you're on Pinterest, if you just type in the word aesthetic to the end of anything, you're gonna get some really beautiful photos. So, like, let's say you wanna say meditating aesthetic versus just like meditating, that's gonna come up with a totally different selection of photos. If you were to type in travel versus travel aesthetic, you're gonna get way better photos on there. So this is kind of the key, in my opinion, to finding those good images where like people have actually prioritized their aesthetic. So go ahead and do that. And then once you gather all of these photos, you are going to go ahead and upload them. You're going to create an account on Canva if you don't have one already, on your phone and on your laptop, I'd recommend. So just typing it in on Canva or just on your Google and then on your phone as well. On your phone, you can just upload the photos super easy so you don't have to upload them to your laptop and then like transfer them or whatever. So I personally just do it all on my phone. I will go ahead and upload all of the photos to the Canva app on my phone. And then from there, I will open up Canva on my laptop and I will go ahead and search in the bar, like the little search bar. I type in desktop wallpaper. You can also make one for your phone too. So you can do like a iPhone wallpaper or phone wallpaper or whatever, and you can create one for your phone. I definitely recommend doing that. I always have my vision boards on my laptop and on my phone so that I'm constantly seeing it and just knowing like what's important to me, where I'm headed, and all those good things. So select the blank one and then go find backgrounds that you'd like to lay all of your images onto. So like I really like groovy backgrounds. I've done sparkly backgrounds. I've done just like pink backgrounds. I think that this background that I chose today was more of like an aura background. So like I just like kind of different colors bleeding into each other and kind of gradient and things like that. But You can choose whatever that you'd like, whatever is your color scheme. I am, you guys know, the most vibrant, bright, pink in your face type of person. So I like my background to have a lot of like color and dimension to it, just so that if some of the images like don't have like if there's any spaces that the images are laying onto, I will just go ahead and um if there's any spaces that the images are not laying onto, then it'll at least have like color in the background. And I just don't like the white basic background. So go ahead and pick out your aesthetic, beautiful background. And then you're gonna go to your uploads on Canva, and then you can go ahead and just upload all of the photos. And I will give you guys a tip. So whenever you are on Canva and you're creating your background, if you go ahead and you hover over like the edges of the four corners, it will show you on the inside a outline of the border. So with that being said, you can kind of go ahead and place them within that border. And I definitely do recommend doing that because you don't want your images to be cut off. So in the past, I filled the entire thing up to like the borders, like up to like the actual like end of the images or the end of the background. And what I found is that a lot of like my words were getting cut off, a lot of my pictures were getting cut off, or like it was like half images and things. So I would just go ahead and follow that borderline, or you can go like a little bit further if you need to. I had a lot of photos on this, so I did go a little bit closer to the edges, but there's still, as you guys can see on my laptop, there's still that like edges around it that you can see, except for on the sides, but I'm not really worried about that because I gave myself a perfect amount of space. So you're going to input all of your images, placing them super strategically. You can crop some if you need. You can also use Canva to create images with a background and text. So I did this with the number like 100K. 100K is like 100K in my business, 100K for, I don't know, maybe like TikTok or I don't know, Instagram, but more so for like my business and for my podcast to get like 100K downloads. That would be freaking miraculous and like so dope, so cool. You guys are all obviously helping me with reaching those. So thank you for even being here and listening. But I went ahead and just found like a background on Pinterest. And then I just went ahead and created a little design on Canva. Then I saved the design, the 100K. And then when I went to go do the desktop, I just uploaded that design onto the desktop. And then I love to remove backgrounds of things as well. So I removed like the background of like this passport photo because I didn't want to place the entire photo. I just wanted like this. And then I removed the background of this planet. I removed the background of this smile zone. I personally, I like to add things to my Pinterest, or I mean to my vision board that really just like shows me that I am just like a little speck on this universe. So I have a lot of like planet things and whatever, and a lot of like sayings that I really love and admire. I definitely recommend adding some words to yours. This is definitely the most words that have ever been on mine, but they all mean so much. Like, for example, I have don't stress what you cannot control. I have you have more power than you realize. You are divine. Things are always working out for me. I always make the center focus something that is really something that I'm really trying to anchor in this year. So like things are always working out for me. Like I'm always repeating that already, but like that is the energy for this year. I have 222 on here. I am where I need to be and all is unfolding as it should in my success era. Happiness isn't a destination. Great reminder. Good things are coming. Be the energy you want to attract. It is what it is. Let go to receive. Fairy world, because I totally live in delusion in the best way possible. I literally just imagine that I'm a fairy and life is just unfolding magically for me. So I created this. I obviously have money in here. I've got the different like planets, or I mean, I'm sorry, the different moon cycles, because I really want to be intentional about that. I really want to go on a girls trip and like go with my girls and have beautiful experiences. I want to be working from Wi-Fi. I want to be doing yoga. Like I want to be more in nature. I want to go to the beach with Arya. I want to go to the beach with Ty. Like I have legit everything on here. And it just makes me happy. Like I added the different style that I want to do this year. Like I want to be in bright, vibrant clothes. That's where I feel like my most confident and just, yeah, this is my expression of what I want to call in. I have like little drinks on here to celebrate and yoga and meditating and fear is a liar because fear is a liar. Like just all of the vibes. And I will say there are a few images on here that like I know are future manifestations, but like I want to be in my brain. Like I've had podcasts on my manifestation vision boards for years and now it's my reality. And this time, like I put this gorgeous photo of a G-Wagon, like this obsessive, I'm so obsessed with this outfit, like just such a vibe photo. And I know that that may not happen this year, but like I'm just priming my mind to be like, this is where we're going. This is where we're headed. I have pictures of Italy, just all of the things, reading on the beach with Ty. Like I just, so excited. This literally gets me so giddy. I'm so excited. So to fill the spaces, you can gather more images that are maybe like a little bit more vertical or horizontal or whatever. You can remove those backgrounds and you can remove the backgrounds on Canva Pro. But if you don't have Canva Pro, you can go ahead and just grab like your images and you can use your phone to download like a background remover app and just do it that way. Or I'm sure there's like websites that you can do that too. I just have Canva Pro that I pay like $12.99 for a month. You could just literally buy it for this month just to do your vision board if you want to. I think it's kind of worth it, but that's up to you. um, so now after you finish, this is probably the most important part, so pay attention here. After you finish, I'd recommend really anchoring in this vision for 2025 by intentionally visualizing you experiencing each of these images and bringing up the feelings. This is like the power of manifestation. This is where the magic really happens is you either closing your eyes or just like really zoning into these photos and being like bringing up those feelings of, oh my gosh, I am going to be so excited when that happens. Like I'm literally gonna be jumping for freaking joy. Bring in those feelings. Allow yourself to get so excited and so happy and feel so fulfilled. And just imagine yourself literally being the person that's taking this photo, whether it's like the jewelry on your hands or it's you being at a beautiful breakfast in Italy or whatever. Like imagine yourself there. And this is going to just taking some time to like sink into those vibes of this beautiful lifestyle that you are creating. Just allow yourself to be there and enjoy every single moment. And I'm telling you, like this vision boards, they freaking work. None of your desires are out of reach. You can, if you can imagine it, you can have it. And I feel so just trusting and just grounded and knowing that this is exactly where I am headed. And I'm so excited to see your guys's. So if you do take time to create your vision board, send it to me on Instagram. I'd love to see it, guys. Like seriously, set some time aside to, I don't know, grab your favorite glass of wine or whatever and just chill and do this. Grab some tea and just take some time to like really pick out what you want this beautiful life to look like for yourself. One last tip, something that I did do with these images here. On Canva, you can select the image and then you can go ahead and use different filters on it. So some of these images were like a little dull or a little too neutral for me. And so you guys know I'm super vibrant, I'm super in your face. So I brightened them up or I put different filters on them so that they could be more vibrant. So that's another tip that I have. But yeah, like I said, send them to me if you create them. I'm so excited for you. I hope that you have the greatest 2025. I'm so happy that I get to be on this journey with you and that we're just on the same planet at the same time. And I just love being here to support you. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited for you. Happy fucking 2025. Let's make this the most abundant, beautiful year together. And just know that I'm totally here cheering you on. I want the best for you. And I mean that with all of my heart. And I can't wait to see this beautiful lifestyle that you get to live. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great 2025, and I will see you and talk to you soon.